Hello, our pottery friends. Some of you have been sending us messages asking where we are, why you haven't seen us. We had a family emergency that happened almost 2 weeks ago. Audrey shared, I saw in her video that she shared, and thank you, Audrey. That was so sweet of you. Our grandsons were pillow fighting, and our 7-year-old grandson, Emmett, got a pain behind his eye, came screaming to his mom and dad, and then later started throwing up. So they rushed him to the hospital where they said he had a brain bleed. So they flew him to the closest center, which is Saskatoon. And there they were told that it was a large brain tumor, over 2 inches. They did emergency 2 brain surgeries shortly after, within a day, and within 2 days they had done 2 brain surgeries where they were able to get 65% of the tumor, but had to stop because of the large amount of bleeding. The tumor was located near the brainstem, so they weren't able to see what they were doing to go any further. Now we're waiting for pathology to come back to say what kind of tumor this was so that they know how to treat it and if they need to go back in and try to remove more of it. So this is a waiting game. We had done a video a day, or maybe the day that this happened. So a couple weeks ago we did this video, and then that night this happened. So I never posted it. And then we have since opened the kiln, but just it wasn't in Todd and I to do a video. So we did set aside the pieces from that kiln opening so that we could show you eventually. So they are waiting. Yeah, this is hard. Todd and I and our family. So this is the same family where our daughter-in-law had a pacemaker put in a month ago. So it's overwhelming how much they are going through, but thank goodness that Trista did get a pacemaker, because I don't know how they would have been able to, or how she would have been able to do this if she was still struggling with her heart. Like this has, yeah. So that is amazing. She is doing really well. The pacemaker is working and doing what it's supposed to be doing. And yeah, so very thankful for that. They're basically staying right by Emmett's side in the hospital, sleeping in his room and taking short breaks to go and do laundry and whatnot. Anyhow, so this is going to be a long journey, a long road. And I said to Todd, it's kind of like you get to go on a journey, but you don't want to go where you're going, and you didn't have time to pack and be prepared. But we don't have a choice. The support, though, has been amazing. Such an overwhelming support. So many people praying. I'm going to tell you one story, if I can. Our son and daughter-in-law are staying at the Ronald McDonald House, and they were talking with a young 17-year-old teenager, and he has cancer all throughout his body. And he was just telling Austin and Trista his story, and he said that the youth pastor of his church in another town called Tisdale, so far away from us, he said they have been asking prayer for a little boy named Emmett. Sorry. So my son was like, that's my son. So it just like so amazing, the amount of people praying for our little Emmett, and just seeing families pull together for this. And yeah, so Trista's mom and stepdad are helping with taking care of the siblings. So Emmett has 3 siblings that we've been taking turns taking care of. So that's keeping us really busy. They're busy little people, but so good, and so thankful that we can do that and be there for them. And if anything, they distract us from what we are going through. So we haven't been making as much pottery, obviously, But this, our youngest grandson, who's 4, is home with us all day. The other 2 are in school. So he's going to have to get used to the pottery studio because this is our full-time income. So we do need to make and still run a business. So he so far doesn't like it very much, but I've gotta win him over. Anyway, so this video was made 2 weeks ago, and our life has been crazy. So I'm just now getting around to posting it. They do have a GoFundMe. No pressure at all. If you want to, go ahead and do it. I'll post it in the description. There has been an overwhelming response, which we're very thankful for. Austin, our son, is a painter. So he is self-employed. So there is no unemployment for sick leave or anything like that when you're self-employed. So very thankful for all the help. He needs to be there. Trista needs his support. It's not really a situation where one can be there and one can be at home. So we are so thankful, and hopefully, I don't even know. God and I have been wrestling about this whole situation and just learning. I really feel like he's teaching me to trust him and to have peace and just to walk closely with him through this process. It's not easy, but that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. I've wrestled with him about a few things, but ultimately, I do see his hand in a lot of the situations, the support, the love. I see his hand in Austin and Trista. Don't have a lot of words at the moment, but yeah. So we will be back. We won't be away forever. Todd just didn't have it in him to do a video, but we're resilient and we'll be back. Love you guys. Welcome back, pottery people.
Hello, it's bright again.
It is bright. It isn't, the sun does not shine in this window ever because it's facing north, but it's bright from the sun, or from the snow.
It's because of the snow.
Anyways, all right, so good kiln opening, no blisters. I went back to my regular firing schedule for the copper, which is top temperature of 2200 with a 10-minute hold, and then I drop it 100 degrees fast, like 900 degrees per hour to 2100, and then I hold it for 30 minutes and then just let it cool after that.
How does it
drop that
so fast when it's sealed?
Because a kiln, oh no, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do know. A kiln will drop 100 degrees an hour anyways, naturally. And yeah, so.
It doesn't seem that fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, beautiful copper.
Yeah, so yeah, this was the one that came out brown, which I never told you, Todd. There's quite a few people that commented and said, I'm with Todd, I like it better.
But I love this. It's got a...
Okay, but you like this better? I like the red tinge in there.
Maybe this is nicer, but...
So this is copper float.
It's got like a metallic-y look, but I did like the brown copper.
I just think if you want brown, then you're going to use a brown glaze.
No, because you need to get that little bloop of copper.
Oh, I see. Anyways, so this is just dipped in copper float.
But this is nice.
But it is very similar to the Bailey's Red, because that's what the Bailey's Red does. Gives you that copper and red.
And a
spoon rest.
Spoon rest in the same.
I just was trying to quickly load the kiln, so I just did some quick and easy things when you're just dipping in copper. So that's going to be a candle.
Candle. I like the what do you call them?
Ridges?
The grooves. It's a groovy candle.
The reason why I do those little grooves is just so that I tie a twine tag with the scent and everything on it. So that's why I have.
I thought it might.
I did the design for the packaging.
It might be easier if you're walking around with the candle. In the woods. Yeah. You won't drop it and start a fire.
I think it would get hot.
And here we got that does look a little different.
Yeah, so doesn't it look like landscape? Right across there. I think it does. Anyways, that
with
one
the
didn't.
Pressed in?
All the brown. So that's like your perfect piece right there. It's brown and copper.
That is a slab built. So it's not, they're never perfect. Slab is never perfect.
That's pretty much perfect. Anyways, yeah, and you emboss some wheat in it. And here, another copper piece. And I also did wine cups in the copper.
See, there's too much shine on it. You can't see it. You gotta see, it looks just like a white shiny thing. Ooh.
So I also did a large dinner plate and a small dinner plate because I wanted, the reason why I did the wine cup is because we have our dinnerware all set up on a table in our studio, which we have to do a video of this new studio. Not quite finished yet. That last little bit is always the hard part to get finished.
Like what?
That one area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Anyways.
not sure what we're doing in that.
So on this table, I have all the dinnerware set up and a matching wine cup to go with it, just showcasing the dinnerware we have available. So this is another set that we have available. It is, call it Harvest Time. So it's just dipped in copper float on one side and dip in Raven's Craig white on the other side with a slight overlap.
What do you do first?
Can't see that at all.
Oh.
What do I do first? I think I do the copper first.
Copper?
No, I can't remember.
Oh, wait. You do the copper.
Yeah, I do the
copper. It goes up to
first.
there, and then you put it in the white, and it goes up to here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Same with this dealie. And I made a couple more.
Do you remember what you did?
There's walnut on there, which it surprises me every time because it's black and then it's not black. I don't remember.
1 coat of honey flex, 1 coat of river birch.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Did I say? Yeah, it was honey flex, and then 2 of black walnut.
And
I really like that.
That one.
Like it's so aged. It's like a patina.
Patina. Oh, that's a good name for it.
Oh, yeah. I've said it to you like 5 times, so the 5th time's the charm, eh? Just hits.
No, I got to rhyme it with something. Patina.
Patina, I think it's the look of like an aged copper.
Yeah, or an old truck that's like...
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay,
so
you say what I did and I'll think of the name.
3 coats of bluestone and then 3 coats of ancient copper. So we have 2 different coppers. What is the difference? Let's have a look. Oh. All right, ancient copper and copper float. Let's look at that close up. It's pretty much the same. Ancient copper, you get a bit more of that brown, which is what you like.
Okay. Ho. This with that.
What do you mean?
That's the stuff.
What do you mean?
What's this one?
Dipping. It's copper float.
Yeah. The dipped in there, but then how do you do that?
You just dip it. It's easy.
But then it's going to go on the inside.
It does anyways.
But way on the inside.
But you could pour it on the inside and have copper on the inside like this one, which would be nice.
Yeah. We're spitballing here.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You're going to do it different?
Well, I like this really bronzy.
Oh, okay. That would save you so much time.
See? Ooh!
Yeah. Then you're not hand painting. It's just a quick...
I like the hand painting because I am a painter.
But you could still hand paint the bottom.
In real life.
And then you just dip the top.
Okay.
All right. I did a couple of candle holders in the bubblegum, which is shallot, 2 coats.
Bubble yum.
Boogie pink, 2 coats, and sunrise, 2 coats on and on the inside.
When you grab it like that, it feels like it's tipping.
I don't usually paint glaze on the inside just to conserve glaze. It's expensive, but I also didn't. Yeah, I just did. Espresso. So it is...
Espresso?
We call it espresso. Espresso glaze. 2 coats of tapenade, 2 coats of ginger, and then 1 coat of river birch over the entire piece.
Same with this.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a couple of mugs. 4 mugs maybe.
That is a mug.
Yeah,
It all depends on how far you...
That's the big one.
Like that looks like that's a head size. But this, in real life, like I'm a normal person.
You made it look tiny.
But I'm a
Let
normal
me hold it. You're not normal.
But
That's huge.
Normally,
look at that
I'm
handle.
normally sized.
Yeah, no, it's big. Even your hand fits with room.
You could just stick your whole, almost, put your hand in there. Can you get it all the way through?
No, Todd.
Okay.
I don't think I have a name for this one yet, but it is 1 coat of Flex Blossom, 1 coat of Soft Red, and then 1 coat of Poppy Fields. But the Poppy Fields is probably only to about here.
You don't have a name for it?
I don't think
we
so.
We could call it opium.
Why?
Because it's where poppies come from. It sounds nice. I know it's not nice.
I'm thinking we won't name our mugs after drugs.
No, you name it after the contents of the poppy. So really.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
okay.
no thanks.
Just so you know, I don't condone drugs.
At all. You're like...
At all.
Yeah.
It fires me up.
It does. All right. And then a smaller mug. I also did a little ring dish in that as well. Are you frozen?
I'm just trying to think. Let's go with this one.
Yeah. So this was a refire, and I love how the red kind of went in there. I wish it would do that every time.
I'm thinking of doing some sort of a combination with my mugs with this one.
Oh.
But I have it in my head, but I just don't know how
Would
to
you
do
do a test trial?
No.
Okay, I'm not done. So
No.
This was, I put 3 coats of fire brick red first on here, and then I pour winterwood, and then I do 1 coat of light flex. I've never just about dropped something. Oh my goodness.
Boy, that got me started.
Yeah, anyways, I phoned Mayco yesterday because I had a question about their matte dinnerware. We had this white, we were using a small plate of our matte dinnerware because I wanted to test it to see if the cutlery marks would show up. So Todd was testing it good.
I was eating hard every time I ate.
Anyways, and then I noticed it had a white mark right on the rim, and I washed it and I couldn't get it off, and like I really, really washed it and couldn't get it off. So I'm like, okay, took all the matte dinnerware off the website, and then that was last week. And then so this week I phoned Mayco to ask, because they say it's dinnerware safe. So what did I do wrong, or is this something that happens? And they were baffled because it never has happened. So she said to send her a picture. So I went up to get the plate and to take a picture to send to her, and the white mark was gone. So I'm thinking it was paint or something that was stuck, perhaps because you were painting when you were renovating the shop. Did you paint it all?
What?
Did you paint it all? I don't know what it was, but
I don't recall I painted. I didn't paint.
You didn't?
Nope.
See, yeah, I don't know.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Anyways, I said, while I have you on the phone, so you got that whole story for this. Well, you have...
I know. That was a long...
But it's the blister. It's the blister problem. I said, while I have you on the phone, I've been having problems with my winterwood and light flex, and this one, and creme brulee, which is still winterwood and light flex, blistering. And I didn't have that problem before, so I asked her, like, why would that be? And they said they reformatted in 21, I think, their winterwood glaze, which I knew, and actually wondered if that was why, and perhaps it is. But she said, she asked how I glaze, and she said to just switch it up and do the light flex before I pour the winterwood on. Now, So I'm going to try that and see if that makes a difference. Because normally I pour the winter wood over the fire brick red and then do 1 coat of light flex over that. She said paint the light flex and then pour the winter wood. So I'm going to try that, see if that makes a difference for the blistering. Because I can handle Spectrum's odd blisters. It's the one that never blistered before that is driving me crazy. Because it never did that. Anyways. Cascading
waterfall.
Is
that what it is?
I think it is. Good job. So this is 2 coats of...
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cascading. You know what? This actually looks like the sky out there right now.
Actually, it does.
Well, I can't see it because it's black. This is what our sky behind us looks like.
Except no green.
Maybe no green because
yeah.
it's white.
It's just that. Anyways, 2 coats of honey flex.
Not behind us, behind you.
1 coat of river birch, and then holly green, floating turquoise, Louisiana bayou, dabs of soft aqua, and then mossy Spanish moss.
This too?
Yeah. I just love how it blends. And a candle.
This too.
I need to make candles soon.
And I almost thought that was...
So these are, I think I showed these. Did I show these on the last one? Anyways, they had to be refired. And all I did for the refire, I believe, was add, I think I just added more seaweed. I think I added a little bit of black as well. But yeah, I actually like it better because it really ran. Like, show that area. I think that's really fun. This one, this area.
Where's the camera? There it is.
Back up so I can focus. Oh gosh, you're funny.
I'm just doing the cinematic.
Yeah.
The cinematic view.
It's good.
And a candle.
And a candle, yeah. These ones I refired as well.
Oh,
I forgot to say what this is. It is dipped in ancient copper and then 2 coats of obsidian and three coats of obsidian on the outside and inside, and then 3 coats of seaweed. What's wrong?
This one's got, seems like some Klingons.
Oh no, that's just part of the glaze. It has little bumps in the glaze.
Well, that's like the mountain range.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just
does
really
that.
Mountainy. So dipped in copper float and then 3 coats of Aurora green. But it was refired, so it looks a little bit different, like a little bit more yellow in there than normally. But still nice. I just about dropped that again.
Candle.
Yeah.
Candle.
And last, candle in the wind.
Yeah, because it was blowing.
Yeah.
Evergreen.
All right, so this is 3 coats, almost 4 really, because anyways, thick coats, 3 thick coats.
The difference between 3 and 4 is contemporary.
What I do is
contemporary. Yeah, I just threw that in there.
What I do is I glaze the whole thing and then I go back and do another right away. So I just count that as 1, but it's actually 2. So it's 4. 4 coats of holly green.
You gotta be specific.
And 2 coats of honey flex and 1 of river birch.
I like that green. That is a green one.
Yeah. I wasn't happy when it was streaky, but that's a nice green now. Yeah, it's one of my favorite glazes. It's just so... I thought it would be just nice for Christmas, but it's been selling.
It's nice for any kind of year, any holiday, or Saturday, or even a weekday.
So that was overall a good load. Even.
So...
Yeah, that's sad. I don't even want to say... I don't even have it on.
We have to raise our prices.
It's my fault. So I didn't wear my wedding rings for a long time because 6 out of the 7 days I'm in clay. So I just didn't wear them, and Todd wanted me to wear them.
Well, I didn't.
Well, you just said, what's the point?
Wear one.
No, but you just kind of...
Wear one or else.
Yeah, I know you're not like that, but you did miss me wearing my wedding rings. So anyways, I thought, well,
Especially when we went out and I just had to hide you from all the men trying to say, hey, are you available? No. Oh, wait, it's not here. Sorry, that's not exactly your...
No. Anyways, I lost my diamond.
Yes.
I don't know where it is.
It's
probably in the pug mill.
It's probably in clay
I
or
checked.
a mug. So someone could get a prize.
I checked the bucket of water, but I should check this bucket of water. I'll check a couple more areas.
How are you going to do that? It's like finding a needle in a bucket of water.
Prayer. I don't know. Anyways, it wasn't a very big diamond. That makes it even harder to find. It was kind of a cluster of diamonds. Anyways, yeah.
You lost the cluster or just the single?
Just the one that was in the center. So, yeah. So now I kind of wish I hadn't worn my wedding rings. Like, just wear the band. The band would have been fine.
Yeah. That would keep them all at bay.
So now Todd has to buy me a new ring.
Oh, that's what it is?
I think so.
Or else we'll just... Would it melt in the...
I don't know.
If you put it in a mug, when you're throwing a mug,
yeah.
Is there any way you could feel it in there? Because you do feel little bits once in a while.
I might have pulled it out already. Well, no, because I just lost it yesterday.
I think you would know.
Yeah. I don't think you would know because I pulled bits out.
It is...
I'll be looking now, though,
It's a thin enough wall that it could... Although that thing was huge.
It was not.
Well, don't tell them that. I was young.
I wouldn't have been able to throw pottery if it was huge.
All I could afford was $1 back then. I don't know why I keep looking out here when I tell a story.
Because they're out there. Somewhere across the world. And near and far. All right. I think that's everything.
Yeah. We're just babblers.
Mostly Todd. Everyone's like, don't give Todd caffeine. Todd does not have caffeine in any form.
No.
For obvious reasons. We don't give him caffeine.
You don't feed me.
I do so feed you.
Well, you feed me. But you don't drink me. You don't offer my thirsts.
I don't buy it. You wouldn't go to the grocery store and buy it, so.
Yeah. So
there's that. Anyways, that was a whole sidetrack.
You sidetracked many times today with your bubbles.
And I'm hungry. It's like after 12 and I eat like right at 12. So.
It all depends on depends on who's watching it when, as to what time it is.
All right. I am going to say goodbye.
So will I guess.
All right.
I would sit here and talk we should do a live.
Oh, God.
Can you do a live on, what are we on? YouTube. Can you do live YouTubes?
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You do it.
But you'd have to
You know what he did one time? He did a live on Instagram. Random. Never warned me. Just did it. And yeah, who did you have the camera facing? That wasn't fair. He just had it facing me. No warning, nothing. I couldn't even get mad at him because it was live and say, get the camera out of my face. So if you do a live, it has to be on you, not on me.
Okay. And we'll have questions. So you'd have to be there if there's a question.
Okay.
Technical question.
All right.
Anyway.
Remember, leave a comment.
I don't know why you and subscribe. And adios.
Have a good day.